Well, I suppose if we're going to start a journey, we might as well start it off not in the right. Fuck, okay. So here I am. What is it? 4 hours. And well into the planning stages of a cross country road trip. I've decided that there's now purpose to it. Purpose to what, one might ask? We'll find out. Okay, so now I have to guide everyone back. I have to guide everyone back into reality. Well, no, I have to guide myself back into reality. Of course, everyone else is living in reality. Okay. So for some reason, I'm gonna do this all with like this notepad and some colored pencils that I have laying around. Okay. So if this is like my thought process up until like when I'm like 4, we'll call this like when my parents are divorced. Okay. And like this is when my dad dies. If you want to keep looking at this, and then right here, if we keep going on this fucking line or whatever, I guess we're like right now. In my mind. And so like, I suppose I should have put the scale of this graph somewhere, because this axis is of course time, right? Like that axis is time. But this axis, like first of all, this one's exponential. Okay? It's exponential. So I have, like all these fucking like there is nothing to my life that I feel like is the truth anymore, if that makes sense. And I don't even know like what the truth is, because I'm so fucking confused. Does that make sense? That like I can tell at some point there was me, and like I can tell like the general direction that this shit is going, but I would love to know if we're meandering back towards the center of where the fuck I am, or if we're like, because there's 2 ways this could go. I need this. When you look at this, I feel like there's an obvious way that it could go in my mind, which is that I, go and find myself or whatever, and I become whoever the fuck it is that I'm supposed to be, right? And then there's another pathway that I could go down, where like this isn't the one. Like, let's say that was the one, this pathway right here. But what if I was actually going this way? What if that was the way that I was going? So like I can tell how I got to here, but what if I'm not like on the road back there? And what if, and like as I get further and further away, it's exponentially. Because I think it's in a good way. I think that if this is the axis of the graph, this is good. But I don't know that like, I don't know that that's me. I don't know that I would like to be good. Does that make sense? I don't know how to explain this. I mean, like at some point I'm gonna have to pick one of these little tangents or whatever that exist in my life to just go down. Because, you know, I've set myself up like this where like I can't just, if I stayed in Oklahoma, then I wouldn't be able to, you know, like I could find a way to meander back and forth between all these fucking places, but I want to be able to pick one path and fucking stick with it or whatever, but I have so, you know, through extenuating circumstances or whatever, had to change who the fuck it was that I am to fit in to whatever the fuck I thought it was that I was going to be at that point, that, you know, I'm moving in this general direction, and what if I'm on a fucking path that looks like this, you know, that looks like this. So now what if I'm on this path where, yeah, I'm fucking meandering back to where, but I'm just meandering back forever. Remember, this is time. Time fucking ends. The sheet goes, it's ended. If I'm not on the right fucking path, then what am I fucking doing here, you know? Shit. And if we return to this graph later, I'm coming back now like 30 minutes. I've watched this a couple of times, this earlier part back. But so if we come back to this later, because I get what I'm trying to get on here, is that there's a whole, what if I'm wrong? What if I'm on this fucking side? What if I'm on, you know, what if I started off on this fucking tangent a long fucking time ago, you know? That's what I'm really worried about, is that I'm on the wrong fucking side. Okay? It doesn't really matter to me if I think that I'm never gonna cross this fucking line, if I'm not worried that I'm gonna cross this line, then there's no problem. I can do whatever I need to do as long as it's on this fucking side of the line, right? But the problem I have, and the problem that I would think most people have as they approach, well, I mean, if you put yourself in a fucking situation where this is where, I mean, sorry, the thought process that I'm having is I very much need to be me. I very much am only trying to be me. And I don't know if me is good or bad, but I know that I need to be me. Okay? I could be whatever this is and be good. And then there's also a chance that I could be whatever this is and be bad. Right? But I want to meander back to fucking me.